Are the police handicapped at the moment? I mean, we've heard from many police officers at times recently that they don't feel they have enough delegation to use their full power, even to protect, for instance, police departments or buildings. Are they handicapped?
They are absolutely handicapped, and I pity them, and I think they cannot do their job because, again, they're left on their own. You made mistakes before the revolution, you pay the price. You're going to make mistakes after the revolution, you are going to pay the price. Nobody is guiding them because this is a political issue. It is not a security only. And if you see a police officer in the street, he's vulnerable to anything. Why? Because we did not start the plan of saying the police serving the people and the people should respect the police officers. And in order to do that, first of all, the generation of police that they were educated under and worked and performed under exceptional laws, you know, in this country. And there were the kings and they imposed the rules. They cannot function differently. So you have to get rid of the leadership, the old leadership. And I believe from Lieutenant Colonel and above, we should thank them, except those who have to pay the price. The others, they should go home because they have no place in a new democratic police system. We need a democratic police. Anybody under that, it's easy to work with them. We have to introduce new system, new education programs, and re-educate and reconciliate. In addition, I think we're making mistakes without associating the powerful religious organizations in this country to help deal with the reconciliation. We have to do that. We have to go on a mosque, on a church, everywhere, and bring the people to the reality. We have to reconcile, and we have to help our police system, and therefore we can come up with a plan like any civilized country. You have to have a civilian police. You have to have a neighborhood watch system where the young people, the young generation, I mean, I'm hoping, I was dreaming, I put my eyes closed and I was dreaming that one day maybe I will have a police called 25th of January police. So when you come and talk
to, this might happen.
When you come and talk to me in the street, you look at me, you know that I am the 25th police. I am the revolutionary police. I'm not the corrupt guy. He's home. He's not with me. So that will change. In addition, if we have 500,000 criminal and thugs, we are 84 million people. We should not be hostage to 500,000 criminals. Round them up, take them, put them in a re-education, and apply the rule of law on them.
Right, but who's going to round them up now? It's the current police.
Not the current police. No, no. You need new figures.
But to round up these thugs or these who fled from the prisons or who are carrying out weapons freely in the streets, you need to use force. And if you use force, U.S. police are going to be, blamed for using that force. To break up a protest or a sit-in, although this could be illegal under new laws in this period, these protests that hold production or hamper citizens' interests, you might need to use force. But if you use force, you're going to be blamed for doing that. So how can we solve this dilemma?
The United States or Canada, or France, or England.
You can't have police without force.
No, they have thugs and they have criminals and they have gangs, dangerous gangs, drug dealers, but they deal with them with what we call controlled force. It is the rule of law. You cannot just go and shoot and say, I have to shoot them because they're going to shoot me. No, you engage, you have the rule of engagement. If they shooting at you, shoot at them, and you also start to shoot where is the shoulder or on the leg. I need a rule of law. No matter how we think about it, We are in a very delicate situation.
We are in such a situation that even if a police officer gets fired at and he responds, he might be, thinking while he is defending himself, what's going to happen to him later. He might get punished for that, although he's just defending himself. We are in this strange situation.
Yeah, because we need to look at the police orders and harmonize them with the current situation. So to allow them to engage according to the rule of law. And the second thing, obviously, they're not going to work alone. And as I said, we need a reconciliation, means we need committees at the level of neighborhoods to go hands in hands, walk with the police officers and help them to just go over the bridge. Once we cross that bridge, the police will deal with it.
And here is where you were mentioning the 25th of January police. I mean, definitely this was a reference to the popular committees that were formed on the 28th and 29th of January and the days that followed.
Right.
I mean, where you had millions of Egyptians, civilians, protecting themselves, their properties, and even public properties with great efficiency.
Right.
And they had no weapons.
Right. I mean, I live in a neighborhood right now in Maadi, where we created gates and we participate and we pay and we got a security service and we put little kiosks and people are working. But this is not even the issue. I mean, I would like to go forward, and in order to go forward, the police is serving the entire nation. The police is serving the economy. The police is serving tourism. All the income is coming from all of them. We need absolutely to sit down with these organizations, with these sectors, and tell them, what is your contribution to the police, to improve the police? I don't think that police alone can, or Minister of Interior alone can do that. We need to get the other sectors to sit down with the Minister of Interior and study the case and see how we can solve that. I mean, I have few issues here, if you allow me. One, why do we have to have in Egypt the same police officer that working for and wearing the same clothes and working on the road or working guarding an establishment work for tourism? Why shouldn't we separate? Tourism police should be under control of the Ministry of Tourism and pledge allegiance to the Ministry of Tourism. Why shouldn't we get new figures and new faces like the higher education? Every year we have thousands of students graduate from tourism, College of Tourism. They're perfect. They don't all find a place to work in tourism sector, but we can take some of them, especially if they go to the military service, after a year coming out from military service, and I met a lot of them, they're ready to go and serve in tourism police. They know language, they know culture, they can be an excellent ambassador to us. I don't need the other police guy who was sitting, crossing his leg and having his cigarette and watching the tourists going and coming, and they serve him in a hotel. Why should I pay for his salary? I can pay for a salary of somebody who can be my ambassador to tourists.
All right. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Dr. Adly Hassanein, international expert in sustainable development and strategic planning. It's been a great pleasure having you with us, sir, on Nile TV. Thank you, Dr. Hassanein. Thank you to you viewers for watching the daily debates. On behalf of Director G. Hassan, this is Muhammad Abdurrahim. Goodbye.